Whenever you begin to know, trust, and detach from the process that you are looking to achieve, from the goals, the desires that you are looking to manifest in your life, that is when you allow the space for the universe, for God, for the Creator, to align with your co-creation mind state. And this is whenever the true state of manifestation occurs. I felt called to speak to you guys today about the process of faith and allowing what you are desiring in your life, the dream that you picture for yourself, the goals that you wish to achieve, and the process of accelerating that while also achieving the materialization of these various aspects I just spoke about. Whenever I think of this subject, I think of the Bible verse where Jesus is saying, "All things you pray for, believe that you have already received them." This is such a profound state of being because most people can't even get past the thought of being able to have that manifestation, to have and to live and embody that dream that they desire for themselves. And this is such a big roadblock in so many people's lives. Another common mistake is thinking that this is going to happen quickly, or having a certain criteria or expectation of how this is going to fulfill itself. I want to give you an example just because I'm living that reality right now, and I believe that having an experience to share is more powerful than just sharing a thought form. Now, since I was 19, and even younger than that, I always desired living in Hawaii. I didn't know where in Hawaii, what island that is, and I didn't know how that was ever going to pan out because, for one, it's expensive here, and it is also, I don't have anyone here. But I trusted, and I wrote that down in my journal. I trusted, I knew that it was going to come to me at some point in my life, and I allowed it to come whenever the time was right. Now, 5 years later, I ended up closing down my business that I was living in Oregon, ended up having various life circumstances that ended up taking me here to this island. And even before that happened, there was a lot of resistance from my internal state to even come out here. The doubts, the fears, the worries, and somehow the universe pushed me here. And sitting here speaking about this, it just solidifies within myself so much more that whatever you pray and ask for in faith, whatever you know is going to come to you, whatever you allow to come into your life, whatever you align with the divine plan is going to happen in the most optimal way it should. I did not have boundaries or criterias of how I was going to be here, what I was going to be doing here. I just knew this is where I wanted to be. And the flow of the universe brought me here. And since that 19-year-old time, I detached from it and I didn't dwell on it. I didn't let not being here affect my mind state, my being. But what I did do is I surrendered. I offered my prayer, I offered my desire to God, to the universe, and I took a step back and I said, if this is meant for me to be here, then I will end up being here. If this is according to the divine plan, then I am meant to be here. And this is another thing that factors into creating your dream life, manifesting whatever it is you really desire in life is that desire shallow? Is that manifestation hollow? Is that dream of the life that you think you desire, is it fully embodied and aligned with your divine purpose? And this is a powerful, powerful state of being to be in, is surrender. Offer up your prayers and know that whatever is divinely meant to be for you, whatever is according to your life plan and your purpose and where you are meant to be, to aid others, to fulfill yourself, to develop yourself, whatever season you are in, allowing the flow of the universe to take you there is so much more satisfying, so much more freeing, and so much more light than having to force it. Having to force yourself to be there, having to force a certain view of what that looks like. And as I speak this, I am reminded within myself that yes, I have these dreams, I have these desires, I have these goals, just like everyone else, but being able to be happy, to be satisfied, to be content in the present moment where you are now, and not allowing and not having those objectives in your life currently to affect your mood, to affect who you are presenting yourself to the world, how you are going about the world, not allowing that outcome to dictate the harmony within, is really living in alignment with the flow of the universe. You know, many teachers have spoke about this exact topic, and the process really is believing, knowing, feeling, and allowing it to happen. Another verse from the Bible that Jesus says is that if ye say, move mountain, without having complete faith, that mountain will not move. But if you have complete faith, knowledge, and belief that it is going to move, then it will. And that is an analogy that you can apply to every area of your life. Whatever it is that you're setting your heart on, whatever it is you're setting your light on, know that it will be done. You don't have to completely know and understand how it's going to be done. Just know that it is going to be fulfilled, and it is fulfilled already. I love one of the prayer endings that one of my mentors, Paul Chek, says is, it is done, it is done, it is done. And I know it's not exclusively his, but that is such a powerful statement to put into your prayers. It is done. It is already done. It is already on my way. It is already divinely in store for me. And the beauty of this is realizing that whatever is within is truly a reflection of what is going to be outside in your life. The amount of faith, the amount of knowledge, the amount of knowing and trust and belief that you put into what it is you truly are searching for in life, that you truly are attracting into your life, that will dictate the outcomes. And to reiterate this, I think that it can be even more detrimental being attached to the outcome, because in reality, whatever is actually meant for you will fulfill you to a greater degree. What is meant for you, what is meant to be in your life, what is meant to teach you, what is meant to stick around in your life is going to bring you so much more satisfaction than something that you may think you want, but in reality, in the end, begins to pull away from you, begins to take away from your light. The law of attraction is a popular topic in the online New Age communities, and the most common mistake with this process is people thinking, or people believing that the process of this unraveling is to think and to put thought form into whatever it is you are desiring. But in reality, it's becoming, feeling, and being what it is you really, truly are aligning yourself with. Feeling is really the secret. Whatever you feel within yourself, whatever you embody within yourself, is going to present itself in your life, is going to occur in your life. And this is where I love the quote from Carl Jung, and I say this often, is that until you make the unconscious conscious, your life will present to you and you will call it fate. And what that simply means is whatever you are unconscious of, those doubts, those fears, those worries that are blocking you from having complete faith, complete knowing that this is who you are, this is who you are becoming, this is what is coming into your life. If you have any of those blocks, then your life is going to reflect it. So, my friends, I invite you with myself to take a deep look within and to unveil the shadows that are maybe being pessimistic, that are blocking us from having full faith and belief, to unveil the fears and worries that are holding us back from stepping into our fullest, most embodied self, our most divine, aligned self. And this is an ongoing process constantly for whatever you surround yourself in your life with, the people, the resources that you listen to, the books you read, your environment. These will all influence what it is that you are within. So be extremely diligent about what you allow into your being, because whatever you allow into your being is going to reflect out into the outside world for you. I pray that this message receives to your embodiment well. And if you want more content like this, make sure to stick around and join me in the next videos. Sending you all so much love, peace, blessings, and light. Namaste to you all.